Hey, my loves. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. For me, currently the sun is out, so it's really been out this whole entire week, which is something that I specifically really enjoy, just because it just makes life a lot easier when the sun is out. But I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about a channeled message that I received. It was about yesterday night, also going into like 2 a.m., 6 a.m. And I also have some information for y'all on the blood moon that is going to be happening tonight if you are in the Ohio area or at least around that area. So I'm just want to get into it, y'all. So the messages that I received this past night, it was you are loved, you are light, you are wisdom. No one can deny what you are or who you are or what you have been through that has carried you thus far to become the person that you are today. You are simply a high vibrational being, all on your lonesome. And you have to understand that once upon a time, the bar that you have set yourself at, or the bar of where you are at currently, was a place where you would have imagined yourself to be or saw yourself becoming when, maybe 2, 3 months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 5 years ago. To just really bask in this moment right now and to absorb everything that you have received thus far, all of the wins that you have achieved thus far, because a lot of us will overlook these things and think that we're so much more behind or so much more um, just off track than what we really think we are, because at the end of the day, the universe is going to carry us and is going to support us and make sure that we are taken care of when the time is right. So right now we're in the place that we need to be. We're exactly where we need to be. There's a plane coming by, but I guess that is significant. Significant. And if people might be traveling this year, people might be reaching new heights this year, moving into new spaces, new areas, and new environments. Because in order for us to grow and for us to actually develop as people, we need to be able to change our surroundings, change our mindset, change our environment, whatever it is that we're able to control and able to change at that moment. It is good for us to do so. And I just want you guys to just in this time and for this moment, for myself specifically too, to continue to purge what doesn't serve you and what old energies need to be released. You are everything you need right now, not later. Not when you're rich, not when you're in the house, you have that car that you want, that you have the life that you already been dreaming for, because you have it now. You have everything that you absolutely need right now in this moment. You have to stick through the journey and claim what's owed to you after the work has been done, and you will still be doing until the end of time, seriously. So just remember, healing is non-linear. It doesn't have an end or beginner. Don't be afraid to heal vulnerably on the outside in front of people, because too many hold themselves back, because being vulnerable can be considered as a weakness, but it's your strength. That is the most strongest part of you and who you are as a person. Others are intimidated by this energy and they'll be quick to judge, but they'll even be quicker to wonder how you were able to make it happen. What it would be like if they honestly tried. If they honestly try to care about themselves, heal themselves, take the time out of their day to just spend a little bit more time on their mind and their healing, and taking notice of what comes up in their subconscious, what comes up in their thoughts, what they struggle with before they go to bed at night. Just all these different aspects that you are an inspiration. You healing and you showing up for yourself on a daily basis and doing what you need to do is inspiration for other people, representation for other people, to show that it is possible. That no matter what you've been given in this life, it is possible to heal and to dream. So there'll be a blood lunar eclipse that'll be happening in Virgo overnight, around 1 a.m. till about like 2:30 to 3:30 is when it will be full totality, or when you will see it in its prime. This period is of change, transformation, and heightened spiritual energy. So everything is going to be amplified in this moment. You might actually be feeling it now because I know that I am. Shoot, it's been a difficult week emotionally and spiritually, and I'm tired. I am drained. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot of reorganizing, cleaning, not just physically, but also mentally. Also, just purging out what is old and removing people from my life that don't need to be there. You know, whatever that may look like, if it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or anything other than that. This is also referred to the worm moon because we are basically saying goodbye to the winter time, and we're just bringing in and welcoming in this new spring energy and the new weather that it will be coming very soon. I know y'all feel it already. The winter weather is breaking finally. I know that y'all are feeling like some new sense of freaking motivation and like urge to just create, urge to just put yourself out there, to just be outside and to fully flourish in the way that we are meant to. I know that during winter time, it was a time for us to really reflect and to think about what it is that we want for ourselves moving forward. You know, what it is that we want to improve on, what habits we need to change, what routines we want to establish for ourselves. Just really thinking about what it is, just setting the precedence of what we want this year to be like was what the winter time gave. But now in this, now the spring equinox that will be coming in the March of 20 and the 20th of March, this is really when it's going to be go time. The universe is telling us that it is time to get going. It's time to get our stuff together and to actually enact on all of the things that we have been speaking about, planning, that we have been trying to speak into existence. All of the work that we've been doing on the inside will reflect on the outside. And not gonna lie, y'all, I'm having a deja vu moment, a deja vu moment right now. That this is kind of crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Definitely having some deja vu. So this is a time of release and renewal to bring in this new energy that we will be receiving in this year, all the abundance. Tonight, all you're expected to do is just hold space for yourself. Hold space. You don't have to force anything. This is not the time to be manifesting, to be strictly planning or forcing things to happen or forcing yourself to bring about change. That is all for the universe to do. That you are releasing an old version of yourself. That is what you're expected to do. To thank yourself for carrying you through this time until now, how far you have come, and let your spirit and source energy take over, take charge, take the wheel. You know, they're talking about Jesus take the wheel, but it's really spirit and your source energy taking the wheel in this new phase of our lives to help us understand that right now it is time to be responsible with our energy, responsible with our habits, responsible about what we choose to do for ourselves in our lives, to make the right decisions. And right decisions, not just talking about morally or the value wise, but just making the right decisions for yourself, doing things that make you feel good. If you know that you're not supposed to be doing something, don't do it. Because more times than not, and this is coming from personal experience, that more times than not you will go through with that thing or go through with that plan or hang out with that person, and you are shown exactly what you have always thought and always felt on the inside. A lot of us struggle with trusting our intuition because we believe that it's just a passing thought, or it might just be an intrusive thought, or it's just something that we shouldn't take very seriously. But our intuition and our bodies will tell us everything that we need to know, and most of the time it will tell you, like, don't do that, or it will tell you, hey, this is going to happen, or it will tell you, hey, to calm down, to stay present, to stay in a state of flow, because solutions will come. And I'm talking to myself at the same time. Like, I be telling y'all, all these videos that I've been making this far is literally me speaking all this stuff into myself, into my soul, and my existence, because it is all pertinent. We are all going through the same experience. And if you can relate, if you're a part of this collective, that you understand how hard it is to actually get to this state, to get to this time of your life where you can actually, like, see little things coming out here and there that are coming true, things that you have written, that you have dreamed about, that you have manifested for yourself, they're coming to light now. And it's only going to get even more impactful, even more in your face, and the universe will only show you how much they are supporting you in this moment right now. It will happen. You just got to be expecting and open to receiving, expecting it to happen, because it is. Because we've done the work and we've felt those feelings. We've gone through the emotions and we pushed through, even when we didn't want to, even when it wasn't helpful or wasn't beneficial to us. We felt the emotions and went through the thoughts and the experiences and the life with a sober mind, with a open mind, with a spiritual mind, with a faith and believing in yourself type mind. So if it's needed, and whatever it is that you choose to do, I suggest you write, you speak out, you enact through physical movement, whatever it is that you're letting go of, so that the moon will eliminate what's holding you back from you actually having your manifestations come true in this real moment. You can add fire and earth into this ritual. So, my bad, y'all. Had to just fix the angle a little bit, but basically, this time is the time to have the rituals, the releasing ceremonies, and do the things that you need to do so that you are able to let in this new energy and the new manifestations to come into your life and let them flow. They'll flow naturally. It will come in naturally, and it will be a natural flow. You're not going to be forcing anything. This is not going to be a hard process unless you perceive it to be. Unless you perceive it to be hard, miserable, negative. Because the releasing of your emotions, feeling your emotions, and being present is not supposed to be a negative thing. It's not supposed to be a bad thing. It is a beautiful thing. And it's a positive thing, because you are showing up for yourself in ways that you might have never shown up for yourself in the past before. But you are doing it now. You have done how long it takes, or whatever time you take for yourself, whether that be through meditation or through writing or doing anything. You are being that amount of time, for example, 10 minutes of meditation. You're being 10 minutes greater for yourself, for your life, than you were years ago, days ago, even yesterday. That was something that I got from a note or yogi that I was talking to the other day, that really stood with me when we struggle with sitting in the silence and sitting in meditation and not feeling like we're able to sit still or really to relax. But really, all that we're supposed to do is just embrace that moment that we're in. You will or may experience anxiety, tears, pain, fear of your energy, fear of your potential. And it is all real. It's all valid. And it is okay to feel that way. Understand that with adding fire and earth to this ritual, or to whatever you choose to do overnight or tonight, the fire is going to be purging and destruction, representing the purging and destruction of this old energy, these old habits, old versions of ourselves. The earth is representing the grounding, the presentness, the authenticity, representing the connectedness and oneness that we have with the earth and we have with ourselves, our spirit, source, God energy. These experiences and feelings that you'll have when it comes to reflecting and purging and to remove what it is that's not serving you anymore, understand, and I hope that this provides some solace and some peace to your heart in these moments right now, that it is all inevitable. It is something that's going to happen regardless if you want it to or not. We can't have happy days without having sad and bad ones. We can't have happiness and joy without experiencing pain and sadness. To understand that this dichotomy and these negative and positive energies, these two sides of the coins that we are experiencing in this life, will always happen whether we want it to or not. It is just up to how we choose to frame or to perceive that situation, which helps to make life easier or harder. It is all up to us because we are the ones who are responsible for our own reality, not anybody else. It's not anybody else's business about how they feel about ourselves, about what we're doing, what we got going on. That's none of our business. It's their business because they're the ones who is trying to perpetuate it, trying to talk about it, trying to speak all of these things, put all this energy towards us, but we choose not to give any energy back to these people or these places or these sources or these situations about what we got going on, because only between yourself and God, source, spirit, energy actually knows exactly everything that you've been through. They know. They know that it's been difficult. They know that when you ended up going back on that old habit the last week or the other day, when you ended up slipping on something that you wanted to do for yourself, whether that be a routine, a spiritual routine, self-care, uplifting yourself, affirmations, whatever it may be, they know and they saw what you've been through. They saw what you're experiencing. They saw the struggle. They are seeing the struggle that you're experiencing at this moment. They know. They know. And because they know, they're giving you grace. They're continuing to applaud you along your journey in this life. They're continuing to be there for you no matter what, because at the end of the day, our path, our blessings, and our situations that we wish to manifest are going to happen. They are inevitable. It is a part of our path. If we had the vision, that means we already had been there once upon a time. And that these problems of today, these worries, these emotions that are negative and hurting us and making us feel stuck and down in the dumps will be just memories. Will be maybe not even memories, maybe just be mere small thoughts, and the abundantness and the bigness and the prosperity of our lives that are soon to come, that are soon to become into the light, now that we are being given the light with the sun. Thank you, sun, for illuminating my face. Okay, I see you. So embrace it. Embrace all of these things that you're experiencing, because this journey is beautiful. The happiness, the sadness, the ups and downs, all of that is beautiful because it is human. You are a human being. You got to expect yourself to experience human things. And I'm talking to myself too. So that's why I be getting passionate in these videos sometimes, because I'm really talking to myself, talking about myself, talking about situations that have actually happened, that are happening now. Trust, this experience is just as a hard one as it is for y'all as it is for me, because we're doing it together. And I hope that that provides you some peace and some love and some security in knowing that we're going through this together. You are not alone. You are not alone, not just because I'm doing this with you guys, but also because the universe, because God, because spirit, source energy, whatever it is that you choose to use for that term, is following you, is walking with you. It is constantly with you at all times. So only do the opposite. Release, reflect, let yourself be above all else. Let yourself flow naturally. What comes to you, flow with it. If you don't know what's going on, ride the wave. The messages and the answers will come soon enough, but you do not need to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever the fuck to, to figure that out on your own. That is going to come when it needs to come. We can't control everything. We can't control our finances. We can't control our housing situation. We can't control bills. We can't control, you know what you can't control. All right. If you know, because I know, and I know you know, then you know what. You know it is what it is that you need to control, what you can't control, what comes in, what comes out, what stays, who goes, who stays. Shoot, I know y'all know who goes and who stays, especially the who goes, because a lot of y'all be holding on to energy that don't want to be holding on to anymore. The universe has been taking them out your life, but you still holding on. You're still holding on, and I give you so much love and so much understanding to know why y'all are still holding on. And I know why it's so hard to still accept that they have gone, they have been let go, they have not returned, they haven't come back. I understand, but that doesn't mean that they were meant for you, and that situation should have never happened. Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Y'all hearing me? Y'all hearing me? Because rejection is protection. All right. If that person didn't want you, that person didn't want to stay around or stick around because of whatever it is, qualities, situations, statements that you have made to protect yourself, whatever boundaries you upheld, whatever conditions you said that you need to be with me. If you got X, Y, and Z, you can't be with me other than that. And then they didn't stick around. They didn't continue to stick with you through this life. They are not meant to be with you. They are not meant to walk with you on this earth in this new phase of life. Because whenever that happens, most of the time that person was going to be conniving, be jealous, be envious, harm your energy, put evil eye on you, be a monitoring spirit, do nothing but add chaos and fear and miserability and sadness and hurt into your life. God, source, and the universe was protecting you, taking them out of your life in the first place. Even if there wasn't a rejection and it was a situation where they not hanging out with you anymore, or they are not worried about you, they're not checking up on you anymore, or they become more distant, or they become less caring, less giving you less space to even talk or to be, not giving you the opportunity to actually heal and to show up the person that you want to be in that relationship. It is protection. And I need you, I'm holding your hand while I'm saying this, I need you to understand that that is supposed to happen. It was meant to be. It was meant to be that way. That life would not show you circumstances, life would not put you through certain trials and tribulations if it was not meant to be. Another thing is, if you guys are experiencing bad dreams about people that you know, please, and I know that this is true because it would happen to me even if I was in the space or in the area where that person was and I got a bad dream about them and that stuff was true. It was true. I was warned. I was warned, and I ran away when I had the chance. I made the decisions and I had the conversations I needed to have. I put the boundaries up that I needed to, and whether or not they stayed, they usually didn't. And that is all confirmation of what I did was supposed to happen. It was destined. When y'all having bad dreams about somebody, please listen to them, whether you write them down, you make little mental notes, um, or you just think about it. You reflect on it throughout your day, about how it made you feel, about what actually happened, because it's not always going to be a situation where the dream that you had was exactly how the unraveling and the breaking and separation of you and this person would actually turn out. It is all symbolism. It all has a second meaning to it, another meaning, because messages may not always be so direct and so clear in your face. That's why you always got to be paying attention and plugging into yourself, into source energy in here, your higher self, so that you know exactly how to decipher that situation. You know exactly what to do about it. Because if you're not going to catch these warnings. You're not going to catch these moments. And it's going to hit you like a freaking car going 50 miles per hour. Trust and believe, talking from experience. Also, another spiritual sign that people, especially myself, ignore at times is waking up tired. Even if you had a full rest, waking up tired, it means that your subconscious is troubled. There's something that is going on that you keep ignoring, that you are not facing, that there is something coming that you are not aware of 100% as of yet, and it will come to light soon. But that is the whole point of staying connected and to be intertwined with source energy, because of the fact that these warnings will come so that you can make decisions and action before it actually happens, because the universe is always looking out for you. The universe is always with you. I'm telling y'all again and again and again. God, source, spirit, energy always knows. They know exactly what you've been through. They know exactly what tomorrow is going to look like. They know exactly what your year is going to look like. So they're literally helping you guys along the way so that you are prepared and don't have to go through the pain and the heartbreak before it actually happens, before all of those things come to light and it comes true. But a lot of us will fail to trust our intuition. I'm going to do more videos on this too, because this eclipse the effects of the eclipse, when it comes to spirituality, astrology, all those things, will still become pertinent. It will still happen over 6 months. So y'all got time. Y'all got lots of time. You know, not too much time, but y'all got time to get things together, to make things come into action. Not make things, but put things into action so that our blessings and abundance, and we are in the vibration to be able to receive what the universe has in store for us. So maybe, you know, organize your room, organize your mind, organize your schedule, protect and serve your energy. Only do things that benefit you, that uplift you, that fill your cup, that fill your battery, that don't drain you. Protect your energy from people who are not good influences on you as well. Just because you may think that it's not a big deal that they doing this or that, they partaking in these or that activities or habits, that it's not going to affect you, but it will. It will. Trust me, it will. To know that it's time to declutter emotionally and physically. So whether that be your room, if y'all got stuff in there that's old, if y'all got stuff, and I know somebody out there, is hearing me on this, but if y'all got stuff from your exes, past relationships, old friendships, toxic relationships, y'all still got that stuff up in your house or up in your space, please give do yourself a favor and throw it away. Get rid of it. Burn it. Have a ritual tonight if you need to, and burn all of those things in the fire. Do whatever you need to just get that out of your life and out of your space, because as much as y'all think that it doesn't affect you, still that stuff, everything holds energy. Everything is energy. I'm energy, you're energy, this tree is energy. Everything is on a vibration and on a frequency that we are trying to align with at the end of the day. Ones that are higher vibrational, but the ones that are lower vibrational, those energies and those things that are still keeping us, reminding us about that, keeping us in those spaces of doubt and discouragement and sadness, whatever it is, throw it out. Get rid of it, because this is not the time for it. Not now. Nope. Nope. Not now, my love. Because you got to go with the flow of the universe. Do not control what happens outside of what you can manage. It's not up to you, but God, source, and universe. So, some activities y'all could do for this blood moon. You could meditate, whether that be for 10 minutes, whether that be to listening to music, dancing, sitting still outside, sitting still in your car, sitting still anywhere. Just taking a moment to actually feel your body, take mindful and intentional breaths. Y'all don't always have to do like the whole box breathing or all these other methods that some people got out there, because sometimes it doesn't work for people. Sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't feel comfortable. So just take intentional breaths, mindful breaths, whether that be paying attention with the way that you breathe in, making sure that it's slow and controlled, the way that you hold that breath in between, and the way that you release and exhale that breath slowly and intentionally and with caution. Every breath needs to be intentional during a meditation, and the way that you position your body also has to be intentional. Are you comfortable? Are you feeling safe? Do you feel protected? Are you in an area that is going to be with less distractions or minimal distractions, anything possible? No one's going to be bothering you. You got your phone on D&D. Do all that. Do all that, because this time's for you, whether it be 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you can do tonight. Or you could also channel and journal. Write everything that you are releasing, what's bothering you, what type of energies you want to bring into this new phase of your life, who you want to be surrounded by, who needs to go, who should stay. Y'all already know, okay? I'm probably gonna do this one tonight because y'all see me. I be writing all the time. See, this is, yeah, y'all see, okay? Like yesterday, I wrote like 6 fucking pages of releasing and all of these things that were on my mind and just channeling and just manifesting some beautiful things to come this year because it's been hard. It's been real difficult lately. But we're still walking through it, and I'm still showing up for y'all today because I know that somebody needed to hear this message. I know. If y'all got tarot cards, that also can be good to make a more personalized channeled message for what this blood moon will bring for you specifically, especially when it comes to the eclipse. And cleanse your space and or aura before these rituals happen, whether that be through saging, whether that be through crystals, whether that be through, I don't know, phases or phrases, affirmations, phrases and affirmations with the intention of cleansing and bringing positive energy in and just releasing what it is that doesn't serve you anymore and bringing in the energy of power, of pride, of love, of what it is that you need more of. So just understand that it's all a part of life. That's a part of, well, that's all for my messages and my channels that I have received today and yesterday. And so I want to leave y'all with a note of to understand that you are love, you are light, you are worthy, you are everything. So understand that you are capable of doing anything in this life that you want to do. You are able to overcome any situation, any emotion, any obstacle or trauma that you have experienced or may experience in these next few days. I am here for you, and I am sending so much of my love. I love you. I am here for you, and I respect you, and you are worthy. You are worthy of the love that you deserve, that you need, that you can thrive from. You are deserving of the energies that will soon become one with you, that one will become into your space when the time is right. Spend some time with yourself today, this weekend, whenever you guys are able to carve out that peace for yourself, that intention, to be present. Every day be present, because it is a present. It's a gift to get another chance to be alive, to have breath, to have air, to have air into our lungs, and our hearts to be beating, to feel the pulse within our bodies, to know that we are here, we are able, we are living. There's joy everywhere if you look for it. And I'm just wishing you guys the best. Be safe, be intentional, and be careful what you guys do for this ritual tonight. To be aware, set good intention, set positive energy. Don't be messing around or be mingling, or don't be irresponsible or um or immature with your rituals, what you choose to do for yourself, the energy that you choose to give yourself. Be mindful and be intentional. Again, I love you. I'm here for you. We're gonna get through this, and I will see you guys in the next channeled message and videos. We're gonna be talking a little bit more about what's gonna be happening, not just in the stars, but also spiritually in the next few weeks, especially after the spring equinox going into April, because this is gonna be a 6 months transformation. So we gonna get it, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy and have peace and love and light in your heart. Bye, guys.